Welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host Craig Cook. Joining me this evening will be Finalise, who races in Tier 1 and was doing very well until unfortunate disqualification in the last race. But he'll be back again. But here we are for round 5 here at Tokyo Expressway, and this is Tier 2 for the World Touring Cars Championship. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook, and joining me in the commentary box today is Finalised, and we'll be talking to him in a moment's time. But we're here for round 5, Tier 2, and it's going to be a hell of a race. We see the man that won the last race at Sardinia, and that is Nevin Kirkpatrick in the Megane, looking pretty quick again, but he has got some friends to play with. But let's have a quick chat with Finalise. Finalise, hello mate, how you doing? Good afternoon. And are you looking forward to this one? Because obviously you're racing in Tier 2 and obviously didn't have well, you had the fantastic race in the last race, but tell the viewers what happened.
You gotta follow the rules. They're for a reason, and I did not follow those rules, so I was disqualified from my points.
Yeah, unfortunately, Finalise was disqualified. I tell you what, he's been dominating the last 2 races. Looking pretty good here as well, to be honest, as I go high pitch for some really weird reason. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how Finalise does. But Finalise, you've been watching these guys out on track. Who's standing out for you at the moment?
It's kind of up in the air a little bit. I think I gave a little help to Augie, so hopefully he can take what I've given him and get a W out of this one. He's got a fast lap right now. I think he's got a little bit more in it, though.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so obviously Oggie's my son, and obviously he's been practicing. He does practice quite a bit, to be fair, but he was a bit worried about this track, so he's gone and asked the man who actually has won the last 2 races, and he's asked for that information, and luckily he's given it to him. I don't know if there was a few pound notes traded there, but probably not. Maybe a gift voucher, I don't know. But he's now leading this one in practice, so great to see. Let's have a look at the championship tables in Tier 2. And it looks like this. It's Oggie Penny leading the championship on 60 points. Nevin Kirkpatrick obviously doing a sterling job, now on 59.5. Obviously we had Ekberg running his race at trying to remember where it was now. He actually did run his car, but I can't remember where. I do apologise. LBR Lewis is in 3rd place in the Volkswagen again, another good one, 56 points. Then Ravy Davey on 46, looking for a better run this time. The man that is on my screen right now. Roberts is still holding 5th place with 37 points. And then a little bit further down, we look to Liam in the Subaru, who's actually been doing pretty well, and with these slight reductions with the weight, should make this race very, very interesting. Finalised.
It will, for sure. with the long straightaways here at the draft, the lighter cars are definitely going to get a much bigger pull on the car in front. If they time it just right, they can get a good slingshot before the turn and hopefully hold them off from after that.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I totally agree with you. And they are missing a couple of drivers, unfortunately. We have got some drivers that have come into this race, which is Ekberg, who's racing the Team Dave Volvo, which absolutely looks sick. He's just added a couple of little tweaks. So, Team Dave, nothing against you, mate, at all. It's just that he's just done those little edges that I like, and it looks really, really good. So we got the guys going out now, and they are all on screen. So race drivers' names will be up until we get going, and then they'll be off when we do our main race. So they have 3 minutes to get around the track, and the drivers are out now. So there they are, they're all going out. Some cars might go past, some cars are just cruising. There is Ekberg, who has been doing very well in Tier 1 in the Scirocco, and he's looking pretty good indeed. As you see, just there, Wickers goes past and nearly loses the front of his car as he goes past it. Also, there is Spider, who again has been practicing, and has been told by friends that it looks very realistic, which is amazing. That's what we want to do. So there's Nevin Kirkpatrick, winner at Sardinia. He is looking for another one. His teammate Dave will be racing also. He has the Lexus behind him, but he'll be racing in the Scirocco for Team Boss at TBC, which is Apex Wolf. So unfortunately might not make it, so we may see him join that. So those guys are just moving over to the side, so they're looking for a quick lap as other drivers are making their way through. But it's going to be Trusty Knave who leads this one as we start the first of our laps, with Racer Lewis right behind him. Very tricky there because he's going to be in the Super Tow, but he's going to be very, very cautious on the braking going into turn 1 here, finalised.
Yeah, Racer Lewis caught up to him right after the chicane. I think he got too antsy trying to get close to that Super Tow, but Trusty just smacked the wall and Lewis just caught up. This is going to affect both their qualifying laps pretty drastically. I don't think they're going to be at the top of the field after this. Yeah,
definitely. And you got Roberts right behind him as well. And Roberts hasn't had a lot of practice, but that's not going to matter now because he's now got Super Tow. Trusty Knave has had to back out, but now Roberts is on his case. They're really close together. They have a lot more time than they really realised. Okay. And there they are. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 all together. So this is going to be interesting. They're all in the draft as they go through the tunnel here. This is going to be impressive. Who's going to win this one?
I think Lewis is going to be the big victor on this one because he's getting the double tow right now.
Yeah.
Roberts is going to find a way to get around, but Lewis is right there. He's going to get a massive draw from both these cars.
Yeah, they are coming up to the second part of this track, which is I think it's the second sector now. They've just crossed and they will be coming to the chicane. We will take a look at that because that is pretty special. They're going around the right hander. There's still four of them racing together here, which is not what they wanted. There's contact with the wall, and there's big contact, and that is Lewis damage, Trusty Knave damage, and Wickers just makes sure he moves out of the way. Trusty Knave goes into the chicane. He's gone wide. He's got damage, I think. He seems to be okay, but Racer Lewis is going to come through, and that is not what you wanted. Briefings are there for a reason. We give them the briefing, they don't want to listen, and this is what happens, but never mind. They go over the line, so it's Racer Lewis who takes pole position. Lewis has managed to get that off him, so there it is. Wickers has the best lap at the moment, a 140. We're waiting for Oggy Penny to come through now, who goes into second place. Here comes Ekberg. He's got a 2-second penalty. That will go on to his added time, so he will go to the back of the grid with that penalty. There is Spider. Where does he go? He's looking for a good run here. Where does he go? Goes into fourth. Waiting for Original Z. Another one with a massive reduction today. Goes into third. Well done to him. Demon Dave coming through. Does he get pole position? He's in ninth at the moment. Goes into pole by nearly a second. Incredible stuff. Roberts is in the wall. He's not very happy. And also, who was that? That's I didn't see Nevin Kirkpatrick. There he is. So he finishes in 5th place. So it's Demon Dave on pole position, 8 tenths faster than the man in the other Lexus behind him. That's insane.
That's the difference between being with the draft and keeping clean air.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the flames coming out of that Mercedes as it's just slowing down. It's literally flaming like a good one on the championship leader. But the championship leader now finds himself 2 cars in front of the man that's won the last race, which is Nevin Kirkpatrick, in 5th, which is that McGann. So this is going to be interesting. Now, are we going to see some sort of team orders here, or is Demon Dave just going to want to go out for the win finalised?
I don't know. If he can go away with that 8/10 of a lap, I don't think team orders are going to be in play at all.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. If he can get away and quickly, I think you're right. I do believe you're right. So there's Lewis coming round now. He's just cruising back up to the line. I think he's going to be a bit frustrated. He knows he's got the car underneath him. He's been very quick through previous races, so we might see a change there at the front. But I tell you what, we know that Mercedes is quick off the start line. He is going to be third on the grid. That's Oggy Penny. But I tell you, another one that I want to watch out for is Original Z. He looks like he might be up for this one. He's only a second off the leader as well here, finalised. So that is going to be a tough one to call, I reckon.
Yeah, I would definitely say that Mercedes is going to be a monster off the line. If Aki puts in his second and puts his foot down, it won't spin. It'll just take off.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout. So, the pole man, 139.6 from Demon Dave. It's going to be Wickus in second, Oggy Penny third, Original Z in fourth, Nevin Kirkpatrick in fifth, Lewis in sixth, Spider seventh, Racer Lewis will take eighth place, Trusted Dave in ninth, Roberts in 10th, and Ekberg, obviously with that 2-second penalty, didn't have a time. Watch out for Roberts in 10th place. That car, I do believe, is four-wheel drive as well. So that is another one to watch out for, I think, finalised.
Most definitely, for sure.
Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start this one. Good luck to all the drivers, we do say so right now. And here we go for the World Touring Car Championship, Tier 2, Round 5. Keep pushing the wrong button every time, but we're back anyway. We're here for round 5, tier 2 of the World Touring Cars Championship, and it is Demon Dave on pole position. It is Wickus in second, Oggy Penny third. Lights are up 5. We are waiting for the green. It goes green, lights out, away we go, and it's a great start from all 3 at the front here, and it's a drag race up to turn 1. It looks like it's Demon Dave, but they're gonna have the super toe, and again, watch out for Oggy on the outside. But it looks like Roberts has had a superb start to this race, but it is going to be Demon Dave. He has hit the wall and he's got damage. He's got aero damage at the start of this race here finalised.
They're trying to squeeze 3 cars through turn 1. That is never going to happen.
Yeah,
I think Spider just smacked the wall.
Oh, that's not good. And also I noticed that Wickus has dropped back as well. So Wickus was in 2nd place. He's now in 6th place. So it's Demon Dave leading this one. It's Oggy in 2nd. Nevin Kirkpatrick's had a really good run as well. He's there in 3rd. Look at the flames coming out of these cars as they go into the hairpin. And wide, as I said, look, and you see Racer Lewis goes very wide. And that's Wickus through as well. Here comes the Volvo as well of Ekberg, who's racing for Team Beard Dave, but watch out for Roberts in 10th place. He has started to close up the gap. I'm not too sure if he's got damage. No, he hasn't, but it's Demon Dave leading this one, but he has got aero damage. But watch out, because Nevin Kirkpatrick is on the inside of Oggy Penny as they go through the tunnel. Contact with the wall with Oggy Penny. He's got damage.
Oh, we got a 3-car pileup in the tunnels between Van and a few others. They were just doing a little too argy-bargy through there and got turned around.
Yeah, great shout, mate. We will take a look at that, but you can see Lewis is going down the inside of Ekberg for position. Watch out for, who's that? Roberts on the inside at chicane into the braking zone. Here we go into the chicane. They're all going to fly over it like... That's fantastic. So
it's like the Australian Super V8.
Oh, that was unbelievable. It was, wasn't it? That was actually pretty good, to be fair. Right, let's go back and see what happened. I think it was, did you say Wickus, I believe? So
yeah, Wickus, yes.
Watching Wickus, let's have a look what happens here. There's Racer Lewis, there's Wickus, he's on the wall, he hits the wall, he hits Lewis, Lewis goes sideways, and they just hit each other, and also Original Z got involved in that as well. Roberts was very lucky to miss the focus as he went through the tunnel, but they've managed to get through. But there is damage on a lot of these cars, and they're trying to get them to turn, but they are really, really struggling. As we see, Spider now moves up to 8th, but Original Z struggling with that suspension damage. Demon Dave has got damage on front, both sides, left and right suspension, and this is Nevin Kirkpatrick going for the lead with no problems at all, and takes the lead of this race. Demon in 2nd, Oggy Penny in 3rd. I think there's going to be some team orders here.
I think so now, because there's damage here. I went through the field and looked at it. We've got 5 cars running with damage, and Wickus has only 1 wheel that's not damaged so far. Everything else, front bumpers, 3 wheels, all damaged on him. So he needs to pit that car. Granted, it's going to lose a lot of time, but he needs to pit that car because he's just going to be super slow right now.
Yeah, and the other thing that he could do actually is while pitting, still go for those 2 points fastest lap. So we'll see what happens here. Watch out for Lewis here, LBR Lewis in 4th place. I don't know if he's got any damage. No, he hasn't. So he's looking pretty good to claim this 3rd place off Oggy Penny there, who is leading the championship. There's Neville Kirkpatrick, got Demon Dave going through. There's Oggy Penny and Lewis. Here comes the other battle between Roberts and Racer Lewis as they go through. Ekberg just behind them, Spider through as well. Trusty Knave launched over the top of the curbs there. But good race going on here. Let's go on board with Roberts. And let's have a look at his cam as we see if that Honda has got any tow on the back of him. It's good to see that everyone is close by, but I do believe that, as you said, Wtcc at the back of that pack there with a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching Lewis, Augie, and Demon go at it. I think Augie's just being dragged along by Demon, and Demon's being dragged along by Ayrton, which is why Lewis is not really gaining on 2 damaged cars.
Yeah, purple sector there as well for Demon Dave, who is in 2nd place. Now, he's just flashed Nevin Kirkpatrick like, come on, mate, you need to get cracking because they're following me pretty closely. And as you can see, move down the inside. Great move there from Lewis. Has he managed to hold it? Yes, he has. But is he going to have the speed to get away from that Mercedes? I think he has managed to do it. We have got that replay saved, so we will take a look at that in a moment. But he has managed to get away, and he is closing very, very quickly on the man in 2nd. And looks like LBR Lewis is the man to watch at the moment here, finalised.
Most definitely. He got that nice drive out of the hairpin and right into the draft. Now he's 8/10 purple right now, going to the last sector with a draft. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Roberts also has come out of the managed to get out of the tow of Lewis as well. He wall rides at the back there. We won't mention that anymore. Oh, Dave was very lucky there. Nearly hit the exit of the chicane as they go into the final corner. But here we go. This is the drag race. So Oggy Penny looking good. Lewis also finalised.
We have a wreck in the last turn before the chicane. Spider and I think it was Ekberg, both of them collided in that turn.
Yeah, I see them stopped on the map on the top right hand side of the screen, and that is really unfortunate. Unfortunately, I got this the overtake saved from Lewis and Oggy Penny, but Oggy is really putting the pressure on Lewis, and he's going around the outside of Lewis. He's dragging that car around the outside of the side of the barriers on the left, should I say, and he's managed to get through. I got a bit tongue-tied as he made that stick, but Lewis is going back at him again, down the inside, into the braking zone. Lewis back into 3rd place. He'd done it here earlier. He's going to try it again as they go round nice and neatly. Fantastic racing by these two, but they're just slowing each other down, aren't they? They need to work together. Here we go, bump draft maybe, and we will take a look at that replay in a moment, but they might work together here, finalised.
They most definitely might work there. What we haven't seen, and I'm watching right now, is Originals came and went into the pits and repaired the whole entire car. He's now 2.5 blue on his fast lap, and I'm trying to see where he's going to gain on Wtcc, considering he still has damage.
Yeah, see all those guys at the back there. So where's he in 8th place is Wtcc. Oh, not what Oggy wanted there. He just tapped the wall. Hopefully that's not too much damage, but that didn't help him as they go into the braking zone, into the chicane. Concentration levels need to be high now. As you can see, I'll tell you what, they need to watch out for Damo. He's closing in very, very quickly. He's now 3.6 seconds, and we've still got 13 minutes of this race. This is going to be tough for the drivers.
Yep, and right behind him is Racer Lewis. He's slowly gaining. He's gaining a couple tenths here and there. So we might have a battle for 6 cars, one for the win.
Excellent stuff. So there we go. We're just watching the replay of the move down the inside. I actually believe that Oggy went slightly wide. Yes, he did, and that's how Lewis got past. So great move there from Lewis. Very unfortunate for Oggy, but meanwhile, Neville Kirkpatrick leading this one. He's got 1.3 seconds of a lead at the moment. He's not getting away like he had in Sardinia, because I don't think he's got that straight line speed, but these three could work together. But again, if they start concentrating too much on trying to close Demon Dave, and they might make a few mistakes, which will give Nevin Kirkpatrick the opportunity to pull away, should I say. But let's keep an eye on Roberts. He's there 3.7 seconds. He's now moved up to 4.2. He's hit the wall again. He has got aero damage and suspension. There is Lewis. He has a lot of damage. So unfortunate for him, but hopefully he can make a move. Trusty Knave there in 7th place, taking that wider line. There's Wtcc with all the damage and a little bit more, apart from the one left rear tyre or suspension, should I say. He is there in 8th place. Original Z there in 9th, and as you said, he's doing a superb job, isn't he? He's now closed up very, very quickly. Done a 1:41 that time round, and faster than the guys in front. So there's Ekberg in 10th, and then we have Spider, unfortunately, at the back of this pack, and he'd be very, very frustrated because he was looking good for a podium. Back with the leaders, Nevin Kirkpatrick leading this one, but the two still playing at the back there, Elgie and Lewis, having some great fun, but letting Nevin get away here.
Lewis was looking up the inside into the chicane, but he was not far enough up the inside and didn't want to cause more damage that's already been going on in this race against Augie there. But I think what's going on is Ayrton is pulling a little Ferrari strategy here and just dragging Demon along just as a blocker so the other two cannot get up there and pass.
Yeah, very clever. Very, very clever indeed. I mean, Demon Dave had it in the bag at the start of the race. Then he has got the fastest lap still, so he is still looking pretty quick with that damage, but he is closing Nevin, so maybe there isn't no team orders. He wants the win, doesn't he? He's going after him. Half a second now. We might see the change here.
Maybe with this long straightaway now, because he's a lot closer to that draft than he was last time through there, because last time through here, they were a second split, but that little hit is not going to help, and now it's going to be a long go.
Yeah, glad you caught that. I just caught it as you said it, and yeah, he just caught the outside of the Armco as they went round the hairpin, and that would be a unfortunate 4 tenths increase on that lap alone. And Augie Penny might have an opportunity to close that gap up. He is still there or thereabouts, but he has got Lewis for company. Daniel Roberts did have a half-second penalty, so that's dropped him back to nearly 5 seconds, I believe. Can't quite see him in shot, but the top 4 all still together, and it's not over yet. Still 10 minutes to go. It's Nevin Kirkpatrick from Demon Dave, from Augie Penny and Lewis. Into the chicane we go. Oh, I say that! Oh my goodness me! Did you see that? What a save from Nevin Kirkpatrick. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Let's have a look at that again. I was saying it would look pretty simple for Nevin Kirkpatrick. All he's got to do is just get it home. He's hit the first curve. He's gone sideways and manages to save it. That must have looked fantastic in VR.
Yeah, we have our first penalty of the race. Racer Lewis back here, the 2-second penalty. And I know exactly where he got that. That's what happens when you cut the chicane too much, just a little too much.
Yeah,
and it's in the worst spot on the straightaway.
Not where he wanted it, and he's just taking it. Meanwhile, Nevin Kirkpatrick and Dave are still at it. And I say all about the team orders. I'm all for team orders, but when you get a man who's got front aero and 2 parts suspension damage on the front and left front, right front, and you can see the move down the inside. Has he got that stuck? Yes, he has. He tries to get the inside line, and he has, but he made a mistake there. This could be Nevin Kirkpatrick's opportunity on board with Demon Dave, and now they're side by side. This is not helping them at all, because if Augie Penny and Lewis can work together, they can go back into the contention of this battle for the lead. But Nevin Kirkpatrick goes back into it, but there's going to be another switch because Demon Dave's now going to get the super toe as they come back up to the right hander, and this is not where he wants to be unless he gets past him here finalized.
Yeah, I think Ayrton made that jump too soon. Overtake, but now he's blocking the inside on Demon, make him go around the long turn, which you want that inside line.
Oh, and he's managed to hold it, but they are slowing each other down. They are closing. Look at them. Lewis is now past Augie Penny for the lead, for 3rd place. This feels like a lead. There's 2 races going on here. But Nevin Kirkpatrick has managed to get away again. He's done that one absolutely spot on. And Demon Dave didn't do it spot on. And now this is going to give Lewis the opportunity. It's now dropped to 3 seconds. And Augie Penny in 4th place, trying to stay with him as they go through. We have 8 minutes to go. There is Roberts. He's now 6 seconds behind. Hopefully he can close that up. Racer Lewis in 6th place as he comes into the chicane again. Just to make sure he gets this done nicely. He does. Trusty Knave's having another good race here. As I say that, that's a great save again from Trusty Knave. How on earth did he save that? That was another one. Exactly the same as Nevin Kirkpatrick. Clipped the first... Oh, no, he didn't. He clipped the second part, and he just went sideways and just missed the barrier on the exit of the corner. Brilliant stuff from these drivers tonight.
So we back here, we have a 3-way battle for 9th with Mike, Ekberg, and Spider. The only one of those 3 cars that doesn't have damage, Mike.
And he's managed to get away slowly but surely. But Ekberg and Spider seem to be like working together to close him up. Look at the flames coming out of his car. What a lovely track this is. It's given us entertainment throughout. We can see on the map that looks like Nevin's got a little bit of a gap on Demon Dave. Lewis is trying his best to get into that top 2, but great little battle going on, as you said. Original Z 9th, Ekberg in 10th, Spider in 11th. Spider might have a little pop down the inside here, but Ekberg's having a go. He's racing for Team Beard Dave, and he hasn't quite done it this time. And Original Z's he's gone wide. Original Z's gone wide, and that's given Ekberg the opportunity, and Ekberg goes into 9th place. Fantastic.
Yeah, he might have gone wide, but go wide like that, you can get on throttle a lot sooner and carry a lot more speed, which we're seeing now. He didn't even use the draft to get around Ekberg. He just used pure speed that he got out of the exit.
Absolutely, there we go. Great stuff from Finalize. Just telling you exactly, because obviously he's been practicing this track, and he'll be racing next for us. So good information there coming from Finalize. And as you said, Original Z now pulling away from the Volvo as Spider chasing him down. He's at the back of the pack, but he has got potential to grab that 9th spot if he can just stay with these guys, and doing very, very well in the Hyundai. Let's go back to the leaders, because Demon Dave is now 3 tenths behind Nevin Kirkpatrick, so it's backing up again. And these two, it's about these two for the win, isn't it? 6 minutes to go. Nevin in the lead, Demon Dave in 2nd place. Lewis has got away from Oggy Penny, so Lewis, watch out for him. He'll be on the chase, and he has got 5 minutes to do it. 3.5 seconds. It's going to be very tough from there, but if these two keep battling, anything can happen. But mistake again in the hairpin from Demon.
Yeah, I want to give a little shout out here for Roberts. He's kind of in the stuck of no man's land. 5 seconds to Augie, 18 seconds to Lewis. He is by himself, no draft, no help whatsoever.
Yeah, that's painful, and we did mention that previously, didn't we? That if you do sort of had that lonely battle on your own, it's not going to help you at all. You really need to have someone to play with, and yeah, it's not happening for him today. But in 5th place, there's another few points that he needs as we watch the leaders come through, and here we go into those S's again. Flipping the curb, he's a lot more calmer this time. Oh, and Demon Dave's gone wide. Surely this is opportunity for Lewis if he can just catch it back of him. Let's go on board with Lewis. He must have seen that. It's now 2 seconds, and it's dropping rapidly as he's got the power down out of the final corner. This could get very interesting in the last 5 minutes here, finalised.
Oh, yes, especially with Demon having the front steering damage. It means he's not able to carry all that speed to the turn like he would have with no damage, where Lewis, he's a perfectly clean car. So we're going to see this gain so fast right at turn 1. I think that was like 6 tenths he just gained right there.
Yeah, and no damage as well. So this is definitely playing into his hands. Now he just gets this section right, which he does. Absolutely nailed the first sector, and he's closed right up. It's now down to 9 tenths. It's 7 tenths. So a big mistake here from Demon, and I think there might be a little pop down the inside from Lewis. He goes for the lunge down the inside. No, he backs out. He backs out of it. He really nearly overshoots and takes him out at the same time. But here we go. This is where it could happen in finalised.
Lewis did not want to take that inside, because then it gives Demon this draft all the way down this. This is what Lewis wanted. He wants the draft to get the pass on and do it late enough to where Demon can't get back into it enough to get the overtake again before the next turn.
Yeah, he's got that done, hasn't he? He has got that done, but has he done it? Has he done the Too Soon Junior routine? I think he's okay, but I'll tell you what, Demon Dave is closing back up on him, and he's right in the slipstream. He's going to defend as much as he can, is Lewis, and he's got that outside line this time as Dave, but I think Lewis might be okay, but he's going around the outside. He's braving it around the outside, still side by side, these two, as they go into the chicane. Oh, wall riding from Oggy. He has just got no left suspension, so he's having to grind against the wall, unfortunately, but Lewis has got away here. But here we go, back to that final corner, and again Demon Dave might be in a good position to close him up here again, finalised. But great stuff from Lewis, doing really well in 2nd place.
I don't think anybody's getting away from 0 damage this race. Only 3 cars in the whole field have no damage. The only one within that group that did pit was Mike. He has no damage. We also have Lewis, and he has Ayrton, so it's primarily important to not have damage in this race.
Massive crash, massive crash, massive crash from Demon Dave. Oh, Roberts is going to hit him here. Oh, Roberts has just missed him. Big crash from Demon Dave, and we'll take a quick look at that. He was going sideways into the final, sorry, turn 1, and I thought maybe it was just a different line he was taking. He put his brakes on. He turned in. The rear just slid round, and I thought he had it. And then it just had snap left. And that was him going round. Oggy Penny went past, and he did the right thing, did Dave. And then Roberts, just at the last minute, took the reaction to go to the left, and he did a superb job there. But Demon Dave is going to be dropping down. He's got massive damage, unfortunately for him. Didn't go into the pits either, but it's Never Kirkpatrick leading this one 5 seconds, and it looks like he's going to do it again here.
So with that crash right there, Roberts has moved up into 4th. He's 3 seconds behind Augie, and that time's falling right now. Even though both cars have damage, they're going to get probably 1, maybe 2 laps left. Augie's having to ride that wall. He's got no left steering at all. That tire is not holding at all.
Yeah, well, I just watched Wtcc. Wtcc has just gone into the wall as well at the same place as Demon Dave. So Wtcc now drops all the way to the back of the grid, and that is very frustrating for him. So Never Kirkpatrick leading this one by 5.3 seconds. It's Lewis in 2nd. It's Oggy Penny in 3rd. And Demon Dave, Roberts now in 4th. And as you said, 3 seconds now from Oggy Penny as Roberts. Demon Dave there still holding 5th. Can Lewis close him up? He has got a lot of damage, but I don't think there's enough time. There's a minute to go, so one more lap for these guys round. Trusty Dave coming through into the S. He's had a superb race, hasn't he? But Original Z has closed him up very, very quickly indeed.
He definitely has. He's gaining rapidly. I think he's going to be able to get home. If he stays, he's down in the Super Toe, so I think he's going to probably get home probably about the hairpin. What happened to Gamer? He fell off.
No, he's there. He's still there. Yeah, Original Z there in 8th place. You got Trusty Nave there as well. Ekberg just behind him, so Ekberg pushing hard. Never Kirkpatrick still leading this one. So, any other changes as such? It looks pretty much settled down there. There is a good battle. Who is that? Is that the battle we were talking about a minute ago? Original Z and Trusty Nave.
We're within half a second now. He's going to give him at the hairpin, I bet.
He's having a crack, isn't he? Trusty Nave is going to go defensive as they come in. We've got 19 seconds to go. Need to keep an eye on the leader because that is going to be it for the final lap. So he might get the drag race here down into the right-hander, but I've got to take a look at the leader. It's Never Kirkpatrick. He's 5.4 seconds in the lead. He comes round the final corner. There is 5 seconds to go, and I think he's done it. Yes, he has. So the flag will come out this time, and it's going to be Never Kirkpatrick who wins round 5. He wins round 3, and obviously with the rescheduled round 4, but it's Never Kirkpatrick who takes the win. It's going to be Lewis who finishes in 2nd place, and Oggy Penny looks like he's held on for 4th. He has, so he's going to cross the line with the damage, and he's going to be very happy with that. Roberts, after the spin at the start, finishes in 4th place. That's insane. Demon Dave, with all that damage, has done a superb job, really, when you think about it. He's there in 5th. He's just swinging around the final corner right now, and he will take that 5th spot. So congratulations to Dave. He won't be very happy, I'm sure, but top 5 finish will do nicely indeed. Racer Lewis looks like he's going to hold that 6th place. Original Z has got Trusty Nave for position finalised as we see it. There's Racer Lewis coming through in 6th place, and that is going to be a very, very happy Original Z as he crosses the line, finishes in 7th. He also pitted and crossed the line and does a 140.9. That's superb stuff. Trusty Nave in 8th, Ekberg in 9th. It's going to be Spider who's going to come through in 10th place, and Wtcc, after that big incident, will finish in 11th place. There he is as he comes round. But let's take a look at our winner. It's going to be Never Kirkpatrick. What a race that was finalised. Good job from Never Kirkpatrick.
Most definitely. The key thing to that one was just keeping it clean so much, and it paid off so well. Even trying to help his teammate out.
Yeah, he did indeed. And just unfortunate for Dave had that incident because he was looking very, very good indeed. But it's just trying to get away. Every time they sort of got close to each other, there's some sort of incident or a mistake, and just really unfortunate for those guys. But well done all the same. So let's take a look at those race results. It's Never Kirkpatrick who wins this one. Lewis in 2nd, Oggy Penny 3rd, Roberts in 4th, Demon in 5th, Racer Lewis 6th, Original Z 7th, Trusty Nave in 8th. Then we've got Ekberg in 9th, Spider in 10th, and Wtcc in 11th place. Right. We're going to let you get yourself into your Mercedes, mate, and wish you all the best for the next race. Thank you for joining me in the commentary box for that one, and good luck.
Thank you very much. It was fun. I can't wait to see this next one.
He can't wait to see it because he might win it. Thank you very much, mate. Actually, fantastic stuff from Finalised there. He did a superb job. Right, thank you very much, everyone. We have one more race, which is the big boys now. They're going to join us. And while we wait for them to come in, here's what's happening on ACC here at CC Sim Racing. Welcome back, everybody, to CC Sim Racing, and what a race that was. Thanks to Finalize for joining us to help there with the commentary, and he did a superb job. Now we get to see him race in his Mercedes. He won the last two, but obviously unfortunately got disqualified for not sending his setup to us, so unfortunately he did get a penalty, which is he lost all the points, lost his fastest lap and pole position, which puts him in a bit of a problem going into this race, but he's still looking very quick indeed, and we look forward to this race. So this is tier 1, this is the big guns, and this is round 5 of the World Touring Cars Championship. No Jesse today, unfortunately, but we have got 13 drivers, I do believe, or 11, 12, maybe 12 drivers racing in Tier 1, so it should be a absolute belter. Great to see going gold back as well in the Hyundai. We do have one change, which is Demon Dave, who was racing in the Lexus in the first race. Unfortunately didn't finish 5th place, and was really upset about it. But he will be racing in this one for Apex Wolf in the pink Scirocco, so keep an eye on him on track. So let's take a look at the championship tables as it stands. And there we have it. Obviously, we will be doing Laguna Seca in the final, so those points will be added later on in the championship. But it is going to be Butler who leads this one after the quick changes of the obviously the disqualification. So it's Butler that leads this one by 63 points. Audio Muted with 61. So he's slowly but surely just creeping up there, isn't he? So that's Audio Muted there in 2nd place. Then we have the 2 alphas of JB and Greggy. They're on 48 and 46 respectively. Then we have MS28 Racing. Unfortunately, has had to come out of the series due to work commitments, so we wish him all the best, and also in his karting that he's just got back into again, and doing very, very well indeed. Ekberg there in the Volkswagen Scirocco, he's there also, and he is on, if I believe, on 36 points. Then we look to finalise in the Mercedes, who again, as I said, that'd be one to watch out for. He's on 36 points. Sorry, I do apologise. He's on 36, and Ekberg's on 38. Super Poor in the Renault is there in 8th place. He's on 28 points. Joining him is Apex Wolf, also on the same points. Then we have Humphrey Mike in 10th place on 27. And then we have 2 drivers, I do believe, also both on 26 respectively. It's Glowing and Simdog. And then we have Andy, unfortunately not racing tonight. He's there on 21. And then we have Old Pete, who's just not had the best of luck, but I tell you what, he's been very, very quick indeed. So another one to watch out for. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We will get this qualifier underway as soon as we can. So there is your championship results as it stands. And let's see who is going to be the quicker out of the lot here. This is going to be an absolutely sensational race. Looking forward to this. We have seen some cracking times. And some people, obviously with the changes, the new weight reductions as well, it's all sort of changed everything up in this race at Tokyo. And we should mention that as well, that a slight degrade for Finalize, obviously winning the last race, but obviously his setup was fine. It's just he couldn't send it out to us, so if he hasn't recorded it and it hasn't been sent to us, we can't give him the points. But his setup hasn't changed, it's just the way it is. That's how we've done it. So there it is. So we'll get these guys out on track. They are all out on track now, and here we go. So there's Greggy waiting in the pits. JB's already gone out. He's making his way. Butler is there as well. He's also at the front of his pack. So watch out for Butler. He had a slight reduction. Not a lot. I think it was like 10 kilograms. But it's enough to make that car absolutely planted as normal. There is the Alfa Romeo looking out for Greggy and also JB doing a really good race today. Fingers crossed. Ekberg there in the Vacecraft Cup car. There he is. He is in that car. So watch out for Ekberg in the IKEA livery. Absolutely love it. Greggy will be making his way out shortly, I do hope. He is being very, very patient indeed. So hopefully Greggy has seen that everyone's out, but you never know. So just wait for that arrow to move at some point. There is Jazz. Jazz has decided to back out, which is quite clever. Still waiting for Greggy here. Still in the pits. Now, if he leaves it too long and he gets out in front of everybody else, that could be very critical. He has started to make his way up now, so great to see he has done so. So Butler now through the S as he goes, very quick part of the track and makes it through. JB also, there he is in third place. Gamer also looking very, very quick through there. There is Demon Dave in the Scirocco looking for a good run here. Ekberg hits the wall, unfortunate for him. Finalise behind him, and that's not going to help Finalise, but Greggy on his way, warming up the tyres. Butler will be the first one to come through, and he makes his way down to the start-finish straight. There he goes. Puts the hammer down. There is Gamer. JB also, there he is. He's gone through as well. There's the Alfa Romeo. Sounds absolutely gorgeous. There is the Ford Focus. There is the other Scirocco of Demon. He comes through. Then we have Ekberg, who's also got Finalise behind him. So this is going to be a massive relief for Finalise. So if he can get past Ekberg here, he's going to have a massive super toe as he comes out the corner here. So let's see what happens as we see Butler making his way through. Glowing is there in 7th place. Then we have Audio Muted in 8th, Dog Lucky in 9th, Jazz there in 10th, and Greggy at the back, who's making his way around now. Butler through the chicane he goes. There is the Alfa Romeo of JB. Then we have Gamer coming through. There is Gamer just clipping the curbs. Then we have Demon Dave coming through. There he goes and does a nice job of that indeed. Here comes Ekberg and Finalise. Finalise has now got through. So Finalise has moved up. So cars are coming through now, and it's Butler that takes pole. JB goes faster with 1.3 seconds. So Butler there, and now look at Gamer. Great run from Gamer. He goes into 2nd place. Where does Butler go? He goes into 4th. Demon Dave's gone into 2nd. Incredible stuff. Ekberg comes through. He goes through. Finalise goes pole position by 1/10. Look at that. Incredible stuff. Butler in 5th place. Ekberg comes through in 6th. Glowing, where does Glowing go? Glowing goes into 3rd place. Fantastic stuff from Glowing. Here comes Audio Muted. He goes into 3rd place as well. Well done to him. Dog Lucky comes through. Where does he go? He crosses the line, stays in 9th. Jazz comes through. Where does he go? He goes into... He stays in 10th. That's really unfortunate for him. So we wait for Greggy. Greggy's still coming through. He's coming up to the chicane right now. So Finalise from JB at the moment. So there's Finalised. There's JB. Audio Muted. Glowing. And Demon is your top 5 as we see it. So here comes Greggy. He's coming around the final corner now, looking very, very quick indeed. And what can we see here as he crosses the line? Wow, this is insanely quick. Crosses the line now, does a 31, goes in, so 38.1 should I say, and goes into 3rd place. So it's Finalise who takes pole position. It's going to be JB in 2nd. It's going to be Greggy in 3rd. And it's going to be Audio Muted in 4th place. Glowing in 5th. Demon in 6th. Then we have Gamer in 7th, Butler down in 8th place there. Then we have Ekberg in 9th. Then we have Dog Lucky in 10th. And then Jazz in 11th. Finalised again, taking pole position. This man is a weapon. There's Ekberg, made that mistake, so that would have cost him 2.4 seconds off the lead time, but he did have incident, as we said, going through sector, just the end of sector 1 there, and made contact with the wall. There is Gamer, and I tell you what, he'll be pretty impressed with that. 1:39, good lap time, and if you can get that super toe, that's going to play into his hands as they start this race. So let's take a look. It's pole position for Finalise. JB in 2nd, Greggy in 3rd, Audio Muted in 4th. Glowing will take out the top 5. It's Demon in 6th, Gamer 7th, Butler in 8th, and then Ekberg 9th, Dog Lucky in 10th, and then it'll be Funk, and that's Jazz there in 11th place. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to wish the drivers good luck, and let's have a clean race, and we hope so, as we get ready for round number 5 here for Tier 1 in the World Touring Cars Championship. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on pole position, finalised in that Mercedes. Then we have the two Alphas of JB and Greggy, audio muted in the Toyota Corolla, and then followed in by the Hyundai Coupe of glowing gold. Here we go, 5 red lights. We wait for the lights to go out now. Lights out, away we go. Great start from the two at the front, but watch out for Butler, who's had an absolute weapon of a start. He has made a few places already, and he's now trying to make another one. Watch out for Dog Lucky, who's moved up to 7th place, right behind Butler, but it's finalised. That leads the pack as they go into turn 1 for the first time. Looks like everyone's through nicely, and again, look, it's all argy-bargy as they come through. There's Glowing, he's into 4th place. Then we have Audio Muted. There is Butler, just making sure he gets through without no damage. Everyone is through, which is great to see, but Butler was the mover there. But watch out for Dog Lucky, he made a couple of moves as well at the start, but it's finalised leading by half a second. JB 2nd and Greggy in 3rd as they go into the hairpin. There is a move down the inside from Butler. Has he got that done? Down the inside he goes. He tucks in down the inside of Audio Muted. Does he get past him? No, he doesn't. And it's a drag race now. Watch out for Glowing. He's got a bundle of touring cars behind him, but it's finalised leading this one with the two Alphas chasing him down. Let's go on board with our leader, finalised, who's got 2 Alfa Romeos bearing down on him. Here comes the Super Tow. Great start from all the drivers, all of them line astern at the moment. Look at the speed of the Alfa Romeos as they come through. My goodness me. Down the inside. Watch out for Greggy. He's having a look as well. Round the outside as well. Contact with the wall. And that's Jazz again in the wall. Both the Alphas have gone through. So at the right hander as they come up to the chicane, it is going to be both the Alphas. JB and Greggy in 2nd. Finalised 3rd. Glowing in 4th. Then we have Audio Muted. Butler in 6th place. Everyone seems to have got through. Good exit there from finalised, and he's on the back of the Alfa Romeo. Greggy under real pressure, but Glowing has also got in the mix here. They've managed to get away and they're closing them down. Look at finalised, he's trying to close up, but Greggy's got the Super Tow on JB as they go into turn 1 side by side, and the two Alphas, there's contact between the two of them, and they've managed to save it. That's incredible. Audio Muted's in here. Glowing Gold's in there as well in 4th place. There's Audio Muted, who's 2nd in the championship. Oh, contact with the wall from Butler. He's got a little bit of suspension damage on the rear, but it's managed to hold it. There's Demon in 7th place. Gamer in 8th, who's having a good run here. Ekberg in 9th. Dog Lucky still holding 10th place. Jazz at the back of the grid at the moment, but JB is leading by 0.4. There's Greggy. Oh, Glowing's gone through for position. Good move there from, oh, sideways from Glowing, and finalised has gone back in and past him. My goodness me, what a lap this has turned out to be already at the start of this race. So let's have a look at that again. Finalised on the inside, Glowing on the outside. Glowing gets it done, looks very good indeed, puts the power down, goes a little bit sideways and just misses Audio Muted as he comes around. Great start. And the top 5 altogether. This is fantastic. Watch out for Demon Dave, who's racing under Apex. Oh, contact with the wall again from Butler. They need to work together. They need to close up on the leaders. Meanwhile, Greggy and JB together, contact with the two Alfa Romeo team drivers as they go into the chicane. This is going to be brave. Into the braking zone they go. Fantastic. Demon Dave's nearly closing up here. Ekberg's followed as well. There is Butler. So they're all together here. There is Dog in the background in the Mercedes. Gamer's had a problem as well. He has, not too sure what happened with Gamer. He was with those guys, so not too sure. Meanwhile, the battle for first is on. So Greggy leading at the moment. Slight bit of contact there from finalised, trying to stay in the tow of the two Alfa Romeos. He doesn't want them to get away. JB also looking for a win here. I don't know if there's any team orders here, but JB didn't look like he wanted to play ball with his teammate. He wanted to go through, but Greggy's looking very, very quick indeed as they go and make their way back up to the hairpin. Greggy leading this one, brakes on. JB down the inside, having a look. Audio Muted have contact there with Glowing Gold for 4th place. Let's go on board with Audio Muted. There is the car of Glowing Gold in the Hyundai. He seems to have that top end absolutely nailed. Let's see if he can close up. On board with Glowing now. He's trying to stay with him. tell you what, you got to keep an eye out for Demon Dave and Butler. They are following suit, and Ekberg's in the mix as well. The two leaders are side by side again as they go. Oh, the contact! Griggy has made contact with JB and finalises going to take the lead of this race as he go into the chicane. Does he do it? Oh, he's put him out wide, and he's managed to get through. Oh, there's contact, and he's gone through, and that is Griggy round. That is Griggy round. Let's have a look what happened there. So the two team drivers have contact, and they're going into the chicane. Finalizer has got the inside line, holds the inside line. He does all he can. Tell you what, there was nothing he done wrong there. And clipped the curb, and that was Griggy into the wall. Very frustrated, but he will push on, I'm sure. Finalize now has a 2.9 second lead, and then we got Glowing Gold. Then we have JB. Obviously, with the contact there, that slowed everyone down. So Finalize again pulls a gap of 3 seconds, but Glowing's there with JB and Audio Muted. So on his own at the moment is Finalize. But if these guys can work together, look, Ekberg and Butler, and also watch out for Dog Lucky, who's not that far away. But I tell you what, these guys are absolutely winning at the moment. Demon Dave is on a mission to get these points for his team driver, his team boss, should I say, TBC Apex Wolf, who's absolutely doing a blinding job here. So there's our leader. Let's have a look at the gap. 3 seconds. It is slowly coming down, as you can see. Not as much as we were hoping, but let's see what happens. So this is the battle going on behind as well. There's JB. He's looking around the outside of Glowing for position. Great bit of shoulder barging as Butler goes through as well. Watch out for Demon Dave. He's going down the inside of Audio Muted. Has a look. Doesn't quite do it. We've got 13 minutes of this race, ladies and gentlemen, as they come through the chicane. There's Finalised. 2.4 seconds. JB in second. There is Glowing in third. Audio Muted fourth. Demon in fifth. There is Butler in sixth place with Ekberg in the IKEA livery, sponsored by Vacecraft, just behind. And just to let everyone know, thank you to Vacecraft, who is sponsoring us for this championship. It's the Vacecraft Wtcc Championship. And we do appreciate everything he has done for us. Go and check him out on Facebook. Vince is doing a superb job for many, many teams in Gran Turismo. Meanwhile, oh, a little bit of contact there between the Alfa Romeo, and they need to work together because they're letting Finalize get away. 2.3 seconds, and there it is. But they are slowly closing. They need to work together to close up with the leader. I do believe that's Greggy, not that far behind. There's Greggy in 8th place. He hasn't got damage. He did very well not to get damaged, so he's still in the mix here. He could still close these guys. He's got 12 minutes to try and close up. But Dog Lucky is also following suit and doing a superb job also. There is Finalised. So 2.3 seconds now. Glowing in second. JB third. And then we've got this mammoth battle. We need to have a look from Ekberg's point of view, because there he is. And absolutely sensational. A clip of the wall there from Demon Dave. And that's going to be the Scirocco through. So Ekberg now makes his way through. The man who loves IKEA, and he does like a tipple as well, in 6th place. Around the outside from Butler. Butler in 4th place. He was right at the back of this group. He's now making his way forward, isn't he? Glowing Gold has managed to escape these guys, and here goes Butler. He's into the inside of the chicane. It's going to be very brave from those two. He bails out of it and gives the spot back to JB. Good thinking, because he'd seen what happened in the previous lap. And it was Greggy that fell to the chicane. So here we go. More contact. There's still contact between these guys. So look at Audio Muted. He's pushing his ex-teammate there in the BMW to get past. He goes round the outside here. Not going to work for him. Oh, just caught the outside of the Armco. Glowing Gold is away. Glowing Gold's managed to escape, and he's closing on Finalised in front of him. There's Finalised, so he's going to have a battle here between him and Glowing. There's Finalised. There is Glowing in the Hyundai. JB there in 3rd place with Butler behind him. Audio Muted there with Ekberg as well into the braking zone. Ekberg makes a good move, tries it, doesn't quite work out for him. Now, we need to keep an eye on Audio Muted here and see if he closes that gap up. Here we go. He's bumping him. He's bumping him. So they are working together to close up on the leaders. Look at this. There's a hazard light flash there, I do believe, from Butler to say, thanks, mate, because I haven't got that top end that you guys have got. He's going around the outside. This is a fantastic racing from these lot. Watch out for Audio Muted. He's looking for the inside line here on the Alfa Romeo. It's not working side by side between the two Scirocco's as well. And Demon goes through into 6th place on Ekberg. Or does he? Yes, he does. He manages to do it. Right, here comes the leaders. Finalised into the chicane. Then we have Glowing. Oh, wide front finalised. Hopefully he saved it. JB there in 3rd. Audio Muted in 4th. Butler there in 5th. Ekberg coming through with Dan over Demon Day just behind. I'm losing my breath all of a sudden. 10 minutes to go. And it's getting very tasty. Look at this. Glowing's under finalised under pressure and going for the lead of this race. He's got the outside line. Has he got the pace? Yes, he has. He's got the pace and goes into the lead after the mistake into the chicane from finalised. Now, while these two are battling, JB has managed to close up. Look at Audio Muted. He's also there. So this could be a 7-car battle for the lead. Where is Greggy? Where is Greggy? There he is. He's not that far behind. Still 9 minutes. And he is there. Look at the fastest lap. 37.3 from Ekberg with this super toe. It's absolutely unreal. Finalised. Looking down the inside at the hairpin. Into the braking zone. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. But this is going to slow both of them up. And look. Oh, the Alfa Romeo and JB goes really wide. And Audio Muted's going to have the inside line. Fantastic stuff. Side-by-side action between the two Alfa Romeos. The Alfa Romeo and the GR Corolla Toyota. And it's going to be the Alfa that just sneaks in front. Fantastic racing. It really, really is. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the leaders. This side-by-side contact with the wall with Glowing as he comes through. Goodness me. Absolutely insane racing. And look, the Alfa Romeo's closing. They're closing them up. Finalised has realised, and Glowing was trying to bump draft Finalised there as they were going into the right hand. And look at the flames coming out. But look, the Alfa Romeo is caught up. The Alfa Romeo's there. What do you mean down the inside of the Alfa Romeo for position into the chicane? They're side by side. And gets it done. Audio Muted now into 3rd. It's JB in 4th, Butler in 5th, and it's going to be Ekberg in 6th place, Demon in 7th. Look at this racing from these guys. It's absolutely incredible. Ah, we've lost Greggy. We've lost Greggy somewhere along the line. Now, he was in 8th place. Let's see if we can find him. Where is he? I'm not too sure. Maybe at the chicane again. Made a mistake. He was there or thereabouts. But he's not now and finds himself at the back of this grid. Meanwhile, leaders all together. It's Finalised leading this one. Glowing's gone wide and Audio Muted's gone through for position. This might give up JB the opportunity as well. JB on the outside of the Hyundai. This is insane racing. 7 minutes to go. The Hyundai down the inside of the Alfa. Oh, this is absolutely brilliant. So, Finalised leading this one. He's got 0.8 from Audio Muted in 2nd place. JB's following as well. 0.7 behind him. Glowing gold just behind the Alfa Romeo. Now, he might nudge the Alfa Romeo to try and close up on the guys up front. We shall see right now. So, side by side, no. Glowing says, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go and chase him. I want this win. Goodness me. Leaders coming in to the right-hander. Oh, sideways! JB's gone round. JB's been saved. I think JB got saved there from the Hyundai. Goodness me. That was absolutely insane. Let's take a look at that again. So he's right behind him. There is the Alfa. There is the Hyundai. Let's have a look. We're going to see into the brakes. Oh, just caught the rear end of the car. Goes round. Great save from JB. And he's also in VR as well. So we would have seen that. And I'm pretty sure, excuse me, that we might see... Well, we probably did. JB probably got past him there. Oh, contact again in the wall. Good save again by JB. Goodness me. What a race this has turned out to be. So, Audio Muted now leading the race. Let's have a look, see if we can see where he done it. He's already in front. Audio Muted making his move and doing it quickly and trying to get away now from Finalised in that Mercedes, who's pushing so hard. So, Glowing in 3rd, Butler in 4th. 2nd penalty for Butler. Where did he get that from? And again, that was earlier on as well. Oh, so unfortunate, just missing these critical points here. But there's JB. Hopefully he doesn't slow down Butler too much. There's Ekberg. There's Demon. And then we have Dog Lucky there in 8th place. Followed by Gamer, who's now being chased down by Greggy. So Greggy might make a position here. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the leaders side by side. The Corolla and the Mercedes, and it's going to be the Mercedes that goes into the chicane and takes the lead back. But he's over the curb, and that could give Audio Muted the opportunity to go around the outside of the Mercedes. And these two again slowing each other down. What a move from Audio Muted round the outside of the last corner. Fantastic. 5 minutes to go. Audio Muted leads this one from finalising second, Glowing in third, and it's going to be JB fourth, Butler in fifth, who's taken his penalty and has slowed down, but has still managed to get on the back of these guys in super tow. So well done to him also. Audio Muted and finalise again side by side. Glowing Gold is chasing down in third place. There is JB in fourth place. Then we have Demon, who's having a fantastic race there. Grinds the wall. Ekberg might have an opportunity here. He's going around the outside of the Scirocco driver. Does he get it done? Into the braking zone we go. And he gets it done. Great move from Ekberg. Now, can he hold it? Look at the brakes glowing on the Scirocco. Here comes Butler. He's still in this. 4 minutes to go. They're not that far in front of the leaders, but as they keep battling, it starts to close up again. Come on, Mr. Cameraman. What are you doing? There we go. So, back with Audio Muted. Let's have a look what the leader can see. To the braking zone. It looks like Glowing's trying to go for a move. Oh, Fineline's trying to go for a move. He's doing it again into the chicane. He's got that inside line. Audio Muted's just about managed to hold it. Into the braking zone they go. Into the chicane. Glowing is putting the hammer down. He's right there. There he is in the Hyundai. The Alfa Romeo is there as well in fourth place. Then we have Ekberg, Demon, and then Butler just behind them. So all the guys still together. 3.5 minutes to go. Anything could happen in this race. I do believe Dog Lucky is now being caught by Greggy, which he has done. Can Greggy find an opportunity here as they go into the chicane? He might have a little chance here. He looks down the inside into the braking zone. I think he's got it done. Yes, he has. Good move there from Greggy and goes in to 8th place. Great stuff. Finalised. Leads this lap again, and Audio Muted has to do the chasing, but Glowing and JB are just behind. Now they could work together, but they haven't done throughout this race, and JB having another look down the inside, and the four of them are all together with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, and Finalised leads as they go into the hairpin, into the braking zone. Look at Glowing again, having another little pop. Here comes Audio Muted. He's got the four-wheel drive, goes into the lead again. Glowing in the mix now. On board with JB. This is absolutely incredible racing. Lead change again, finalised. Watch out for Glowing. Contact with the wall from Audio Muted. Drag race down to the right-hander. It's going to be finalised, but is it? Because it looks like Glowing's going around the outside. While these four are battling, the other three behind are closing. Look at this. Finalised has the inside line. Audio Muted is there in fourth now. He was leading as they come into this lap. And now look at the flames popping out. He has a good exit off the corner as well. Fantastic. Ekberg must be licking his lips because they're battling away, and Ekberg's closing, so is Demon. And if Butler could just get on the back of those two Scirocco's, he's also going to be in the mix. With 1:40 to go, we might get one more lap from these guys as they cross the line. It's going to be very close indeed. So here we go, finalised. Glowing, JB and Audio Muted all battling for the lead of this race. It's going to be intense. It's so intense, I think Glowing Gold's got his hazards on. He's now turned them off. Oh, Ekberg can sniff a podium here. Look at this, he's so close. So, finalised into the braking zone. That Hyundai again looking for that inside line. He might have it, you know. He's got it. And the Alfa Romeo's coming through as well. Sideways is Glowing. Drag race down to the tunnel. Butler has made a move as well. He's now into 6th. He's trying to look for room to go past. The Alfa Romeo of JB is also there. He's trying to find a way past, but he's trying to be blocked by Finalize. Finalize cannot afford to give him that position. Watch out for Audio Muted. He's also having a look as well. Into the braking zone we go, into the right-hander before the chicane. There's 30 seconds of this race to go. It's all about the chicane. Here we go, Glowing. He goes into the chicane now. Down the inside from Finalize. They're going to have to back out this one. Two of them side by side. Oh, the Alfa has gone into the wall. No, yes, he's managed to save it. And it's going to be Glowing or Finalize round the outside. There is 10 seconds to go round the outside from Finalized. I think there's going to be one more lap for these guys. They cross the line now. I think they're all going to do it. They're all together. Oh my gosh. They've all managed to get through. It's Glowing that leads. It's the Alfa. Oh, the Alfa's gone into the wall. There's a flash of the lights from Glowing. He's furious. Absolutely furious. JB leads this one. Audio Muted second. Glowing in third. Ekberg in fourth. Finalized drops to fifth. Butler's in sixth. Ekberg in fourth place. He's going for third. He's got third. Goodness me, this could go either way. This could either be one of the best battles on Gran Turismo. Oh, Ekberg's hit the wall. Here we go. JB leads in the Alfa Romeo. Audio Muted in second place. Glowing in third. Very frustrated. Finalized in fourth. Closing the gap up. Audio Muted is pushing. Can he get on the back of that Alfa Romeo? He needs to get closer. There is Demon in sixth place. Butler still holding fifth place at the moment. Looks like Glowing's under real pressure from Finalized in fourth place. Audio Muted, he needs to get closer to that Alfa Romeo. I think JB might win this one, but there's plenty of time to get this mixer, get this properly wrong here as they go into the chicane. Watch out for Finalized. Have a look on Glowing as they go into the S's. Oh, Audio Muted has managed to stay with him, has he? Oh, not quite. I think it's going to be JB who wins this one. So JB comes across the line and he's going to take the win. JB from Audio Muted in second, Glowing in third, Finalized fourth, Demon in fifth. And it's going to be Butler who takes, Butler in fifth, should I say. Finalized goes into sixth place. Ekberg in seventh, and looked like Finalized got a penalty there. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to need a drink after that one. Wow. What a race. I hope they enjoyed that. I know there's a little bit of frustration there, but my goodness me. That was one of the best races I've seen for a while. Thank you, Wtcc. Right, let's have a look at how the race results went then. So it's JB who takes the win in the Alfa Romeo. Audio Muted in second. Glowing Gold in third. Demon in fourth. Great result from him. Butler in fifth. Finalized in sixth for that last-minute penalty. Obviously, that would have tallied up, which is why he finished in sixth place. Ekberg with damage finished in seventh, but he does get the fastest lap. Look at that time, 37.3. Greggy finished in eighth. Unfortunately, had the spin at the chicane. And Gamer in 9th place, Dog Lucky in 10th, and Jazz in 11th place. And I'll tell you what, all those times are very, very close indeed. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. It really, really was. And I hope everyone enjoyed that one. My goodness me, we have got some cracking racing to come, haven't we? God. Oh, wow. Right, I hope everyone in the world of GT7 enjoyed that, and those that aren't part of GT7, I hope you get involved in GT7 because that was an absolute stonker of a race. Round 6 we will now meet, and that will be in the afternoon of a CO6 weather, and that is at Dragon Trail Seaside in reverse with the Death Chicane, and that will be an absolute belter as well. Following on from there will be Bathurst at dawn. Sounds like some sort of gunslinging there. And then we have the race at Sardinia in the afternoon, which is the big, long, fast sweeping race. So we're looking forward to that one. Then we go to round 9, which will be Lego Majori, and then at Brands Hatch for round 10. But then we go back, obviously, because we missed one of the rounds, which is Laguna Seca, which will now be the final, which will be, as I said, I think on the 24th of February. But I hope everyone enjoyed tonight. Congratulations to our winners. And commiserations to our losers, but what an eventful night that was. My name's Craig Cook. That was CC Sim Racing. Massive thank you to Finalise who joined me in the commentary box for the first race. Hopefully we'll have Jesse back next week, but I'm sure we'll sort that out. But thank you very much. My name's Craig Cook. This is CC Sim Racing, and we'll see you next week for more action. Don't forget, Wednesday night is ACC night. Take care. Good night.